It started subtly. In the bathroom mirror, my hand would rise, but my reflection lagged, a flicker behind. I'd blink, and he'd blink a beat later. I dismissed it as tiredness, but the lag persisted. My reflection's hand would hesitate, then catch up. It was like a poorly synced film. I began avoiding mirrors, but I could feel it. Him, watching me. The world is full of mirrors, and in every single one, he was there. The lag was the first sign. The independence was the second. One night, exhausted, I stared at my reflection, my face a mask of fatigue. I didn't smile, but the man in the mirror did, a fleeting, imperceptible smirk. My blood ran cold. After that, the deviations grew. I'd frown, he'd stay neutral. I'd run a hand through my hair, his would rest still. He was no longer just a lagging copy, he was asserting his own will. The reflection became a critique, mocking my anxiety, judging my exhaustion. He was a version of me, but better, stronger. Terror grew inside me. I started talking to him, pleading for answers. He never responded, just watched, unreadable. Sometimes he'd mimic me, lulling me into false security, then break the pattern, cross his arms, tilt his head. Paranoia consumed me. I covered mirrors, turned them to the wall, but he was everywhere. In a spoon, a phone screen, a window at night. The world became a funhouse of his image. I felt myself unraveling. How do you explain your own reflection as rebelling? Maybe I was losing my mind. Maybe that's what it feels like. The night it happened, a storm brewed outside. I'd avoided the bathroom, but finally, I had to go in. The towel I'd left over the mirror was on the floor. He was done hiding. I lifted my gaze. There he was, not mirroring me, but leaning against the counter, confident. He looked like me, but better, rested, complete. He was the ideal me, and I was the flawed original. He raised a hand, pressed it to the glass. An invitation. My mind screamed to run, but I was paralyzed. His fingers sank into the mirror as if it were water. No sound, just a silent parting of reality. He pushed his hand through, then stepped out. Solid, real, here. The mirror behind him was just a mirror now. He turned to me, eyes empty. He took a step forward. I stumbled back. "It's my turn now," he said, my voice, but stripped of warmth. He was everything I wasn't. I was just the echo. He looked at me, and I felt my identity dissolving. He was the real one now. I was the shadow. And he had finally arrived. The struggle wasn't physical. I had already lost. He moved through my apartment, examining my life with cold curiosity. I tried to scream, but I was a ghost in my own home. He was the real one now. I was the echo. My hands pressed against the surface and went through. Suddenly, I was inside. I am here now, trapped in the silvered world. Sometimes when he isn't looking, I let my smile drop. I let the terror show in my eyes.